tell us about your business. Okay, so my name is Jen. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Imani Chanel, and this is Women Boss Wednesdays. Today I have my girl Lachun. Hey. Okay, Lachun, why don't you tell us about your business and what it is that you do?
So, like I said, like she said, my name is Lachun. I am a master cosmetologist. I actually went to a Veda Institute. I started there, but I ended up as an extension specialist. So I do natural hair extensions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the natural girls?
Yes.
Natural hair extensions, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you tell us about yourself and tell us about your business? Okay, so my name is Jen. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Imani Chanel, and this is Women Boss Wednesdays. Today I have my girl Lachun. Hey. Okay, Lachun, why don't you tell us about your business and what it is that you do?
So, like I said, like she said, my name is Lachun. I am a master cosmetologist. I actually went to a Veda Institute. I started there, but I ended up as an extension specialist. So I do natural hair extensions right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
So for the natural girls?
Yes.
Natural hair extensions, okay?
Yes.
So why do you refer to yourself as a hair extensionist instead of a hairstylist?
I'm really good at laying foundations a little bit more than I am just like styling.
Okay.
So with the hair, like with hair extensions, you can just like people just want the foundation laid pretty well. I typically don't go in and do too much styling, so I just call myself a extensionist rather than a stylist.
So mostly you're just, putting the extra on there
Yeah, I'm
to
just
make your hair fuller.
right, just length and fullness for the most part, but in a natural way because most of my girls like natural looks. They husband like natural looks. They don't want you coming there with something that's just looking crazy.
Okay,
You
okay.
know?
I see what you're saying. So like not like over the top, a press or something like afterwards, or a
Yes.
little curl that just makes it all come
Yeah,
together.
just make it come together.
Okay,
Not
okay.
not like you know how hairstylists they be slaying some stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they go all out.
They go all out. I'm just like gonna straighten you out and then I'm just gonna curl you, little loose curls. But that's pretty much it. That's all I be doing.
Like when you walk out, you need to like somebody just did like a fresh little
Yeah,
Dominican
just
blowout, and it's like
that's me.
girl, I like the Dominicans, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been a natural hair extensionist and a salon suite owner?
I've been a natural hair extensionist since 3 years now, just doing natural hair extensions. But I did do other stuff back in the day. I was doing sew-ins, I was doing frontals, closures. Really, I tried to get into the frontals. I really couldn't do the frontals. I couldn't do it. I don't know how, because it's like I feel like people really do that well, like plucking the, I guess, scalp.
Look, I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do that. So I was like, I don't know. I've been doing that for 3 years as a hair extensionist, a natural hair extensionist. And for my salon suites, I've been doing that for 3 years as well. So I had that.
But I heard natural hair extensionist, micro needling, all that different stuff. I heard it's very lucrative though.
Yeah.
Outside of frontals, like girlies pay like 1,000 for that wig, sometimes 600 for that bust down, but it can cost just as much to do what you do to get those different hair extensions and to go like thread by thread.
Yeah.
If you ask me, what you do seem like a lot more tedious than plucking a frontal.
Yeah, it's pretty tedious. Definitely, it takes me about 6 to 8 hours to perform. It depends on which extensions they get, and like my K-tip extension is about 6 to 8 hours. But it's like we talk a lot, me and my clients. Okay. So like we play movies and stuff. We may drink a little bit or something like that.
I'm friends with my hairstylist. You gotta tell
so
me.
we just be calm and it just kind of go by pretty fast.
Okay, and then I guess unlike getting your hair braided, you're not sitting there like
right? Exactly.
It's
so
more
lightweight,
relaxing process.
And that's why I have individual rooms. That's why I chose salon suites, because that's an intimate settings for people. So I want that to be for each and every last one of my clients, and also the girls that I pretty much train up and do. They want to have that intimate connection with their clients.
You're selling an experience, not just a service.
Right. Exactly.
I love that. Experience, y'all.
Yeah.
I love that. How was it creating and developing your own business?
That's one of the hardest things to do. Like people don't really tell you how to do that, like at all. You have to know a lot. Like you have to know put money aside for like taxes and just pretty much marketing, location, building clientele. All that stuff is really hard to do. And then once you get into your location, you gotta pay these contractors to get things done.
These
if it's
licenses.
not already, yeah, exactly. So it's really hard, but people don't really tell you that. I did have to do a little research. Some people, I do know some people that got it handed to them. You know, people are around them kind of help them. But I know with me, I do have like a mentor. She can only do so much. So it's a lot of stuff you have to really learn yourself.
Okay, I was about to ask you, did you have anybody that like helped you, like, you know,
yeah,
kind of give you?
Yeah, my girl Ricola. Shout out to Ricola.
Shout out.
Yes, she helped me a lot. She was my mentor. Well, she's always my mentor. I used to work for her actually. As I started growing, I expanded, but we stayed cool, and we are like just the closest friends now. So she always give me advice on a lot of stuff. So she helped me with a lot of stuff.
So that's nice. No, but you're definitely right. Most people are not like, they just show you the good things. Yeah. Everybody shows you the good part about being an entrepreneur and starting your own business. Like, oh, I'm making my own money. I'm traveling. But they don't show you them 10, 12, 24 hours that you was putting in.
All that money.
Girl,
that money, you be putting in a lot of money with, you know, creating a business just in general. You got to get signage. You got to get business cards. Then you know, not wasting, but you're spending a lot of time on it. Like, you know, you have to create Instagram posts and things like that.
And everything don't work the first time.
Exactly.
It seemed like it never worked the first time. So you're gonna be doing this like 2-3 times.
You gotta really love it. You gotta really love it in order to like continue to be consistent in it. Because if you don't love it, you're gonna give up. You're gonna be like, I'm done with this.
Look, I believe you, because I tell myself every day, look, I love this, so this is why I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people do it for the money too, though. A lot of people that make them motivated. But I like passion more so than just the money. Like, you got to really like this.
You got to be willing to take the risk. Yeah. That's how I see it. Either way, whether you're doing it for the dream or you're doing it for the money, you have to be willing to take the risk yourself. Right. Because some people are too scared to even jump.
Right, exactly. That's true. That's actually true. For sure.
How hard is it to brand and market once you've gotten your business out there?
The consistency. So I feel like it's really not that hard if you just keep going, if you just keep doing it. Because when people know that you do one thing, they just gonna come to you. And they keep seeing it often. If you continue to like post it, the same thing, the same kind of way or whatever, you have to get your niche first. You just can't do a lot of everything.
Too much.
Okay. People gonna be like, I'm not finna go to her and she's supposed to specialize in this and now she's doing this. Or, they want consistency with one thing first, and then they're going to like kind of come to you because you're going to be the person that's known to do that one thing. So I think that as long as you're consistent with that one thing.
What I was about to ask was, is that what made you buckle down and be like, okay, I'm a hair extensionist? Yes. I know you said at first, you said, I was trying to lace fronts, I was doing sewings, I was doing this, but you was like,
I'm a hair extensionist. Yeah, because when I went to hair school, like I said, I went to Aveda, they wanted us to choose between one or the other, like cut or color. So I mean, I really like both though. I really like cut in color. So Van Michael is pretty much just the place that they would recommend us to go to after we finish school. And I just was like, I don't just want to specialize in one thing. But then, hair extensions, I'm like, okay, I can specialize in that because I can incorporate the cut in color with hair extensions. You get what I'm saying? So if I can just do the hair extensions and the specific type of hair extensions, then I'll be all good.
So you do like colorings, and as you say, you do like haircuts.
Yeah, I do. With the extensions though, I really try not to play with people's natural hair too much. I really like to play with hair, like weave. So, but with people's natural hair, I just be kind of like, yeah, I'm good. Like I'm good on that because that's a serious thing. People go bald for real.
But that's where the extensions come in, as you said. Because you could try different stuff with the extensions. You can do a little snip.
Yep, you can do a little color, add a little color. So I could color my extensions. I typically do. I used to. But now I just get color extensions already. Like I just get, because I like the consistency of it already being colored for people. I don't want to work harder.
I'm going to say, look, some people like to work smarter.
I do. Yeah, I don't want to work hard. I'm not going to do, I'm not going to be coloring the black hair up to a blonde when I can just buy blonde bundles.
True.
Yeah.
And if you still get the same results, then
yeah, you probably get better results too. Because when you color in dark hair all the way up to blonde, it could change textures. It can break off a little bit, look a little weird at the ends.
It could damage the hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're better off already doing hair that's been processed and done
just
and
do it.
already.
Yes.
Okay, I definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what is your definition of a woman boss?
My definition of a woman boss is someone who has things in order. I love that. Like when you have things in order and you know how to carry yourself accordingly around people, that is a boss to me. And then somebody who employs people also too. A good teacher, definitely a good teacher, and someone with a good personality too, because you can have all this stuff going on, but somebody who's recognizing their femininity, making sure that they know that you're still a woman and you're not this hardcore man. So I'm very inspired by those type of people, and I feel like those are women bosses to me.
Like there are women that are super independent, and sometimes they may take that in a way of I'm gonna be my own man and I'm gonna be my own and I'm gonna do all this stuff, and it's kind of like, no, you don't have to necessarily be your own man, to take care of yourself and be independent. Like you can be a soft, independent, feminine. Like I don't take no type of woman, because we see them every day. You see women that are very feminine, very soft. They get their nails done, hair done, makeup, all that stuff. But they also own like 3 salons.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
exactly.
They got Airbnb on lock. Like they got different stuff going on.
So like, to me, like that is so bossy. That's just bossy for real, because it's like you don't have to do too much. You really don't to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? You just have to carry yourself accordingly, and you just have to have organization.
It's like true alignment.
Yeah,
that's kind of like how I see it, because like you're supposed to have like a balance of femininity and masculinity. So that's kind of like yin yang. You kind of find like your real like alignment. I can be this here, and I can be this here. Like switch it on.
It's kind of hard for a lot of people though, but I strive for that balance. Like I look within myself, like I'm really trying to have that balance and be that woman that I'm inspired by for sure. So I try.
Trust me, look, I'm working too, okay?
It's a constant work. It's a constant
work, because one moment you're in your head and I got to get all this stuff done. I got to act this way. I got to show up like this. Like if I don't, it's not going to happen. But then on the other hand, you're like, oh my God, I just want to go get my nails done. I just want to go like get my hair. I just want to have a whole spa day and call it whatever. And I want somebody to take me out to eat. I don't want to pay for it.
I call that being a butterfly. Like I tell myself, I'm like, I could be a bit of a butterfly if I don't write this stuff down. But yeah, I feel that too. I could just want to. Most of the time, I just want to do my own thing and not worry about business stuff. But obviously, because I like my business, I tend to get it done.
So I tend to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the job done.
Yes.
Tell us about the soft life movement that you are in the process of creating.
Like I say, I'm really leaning towards that feminine energy, that feminine life, because I grew up as a tomboy, and it's funny because I grew up as a tomboy. And like I like the girly stuff too. Obviously, I was kind of dabbling in both. But as I got older and older, more of that side kind of stuck with me. So everything I see that's girly, I like. When I see women that are very sweet and nurturing, I like. So that's pretty much how I feel like we need to be, just calm and relaxed and soft. Most of us women, you want to be who you are, just be who you are. I don't really care.
But you said, do you? That's not
just
you.
Do you if it's not you. But if it is you, I love that, and I like to be around women like that. It's just bringing out our femininity, and that's what I'm trying to do with my business. I'm trying to bring out more femininity in the hair industry in general. A lot of women are so hard nowadays. I don't know if today's society just got people like that, but I just want us to remember that we are we're women. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna create that for her.
More so as Black women's hard, guys. But that survival mode is a thing.
It is.
You come out the womb on survival mode. So it's like to turn that survival mode off and be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Calm.
I'm calm. I can breathe. Like I don't have to wake up and be like,
you don't have to fight.
I don't have to fight every day.
Exactly.
Like, so it's a battle. It's an uphill battle, in general for, women to stop feeling like we have to do this, or it's not gonna happen. And let's be honest, it's not. Some of these dudes is not helping. but that's other conversations.
No,
but
that is, you know, and that's why I always, that is another conversation.
Like, that's a whole nother. We're not podcasting right now,
y'all. Yeah. But definitely for sure in the business, Soft Life Salon and Soft Life Movement I want everything to just kind of be feminine and girly. Like I want my girls to work kind of part-time. I want us to make enough money so that we could work part-time and just be like, just live our lives pretty much, you know, just live in ease, stress-free, no worries. I don't never want our job to be a worry to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to feel like we have to hurry up and get these clients in and out. That's really stressful. Like I came from that. Like I really will run away from stuff like that. Like I
you
need
should
to
love what you want to do.
Yes. And that creates a soft life actually. When you know, in that environment, it's very inspiring, and you just kind of learn how to be trained by the other women that are soft too. So I'm just trying to like train people. I feel like that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so you have like you have employees?
Yeah, well, I'm getting employees, yeah.
Okay.
So because my business had to go through some stuff, and that's what I was talking about earlier today with just, you know, getting things together. But I am hiring people, but I am very selective of who I hire for real, because I want them to have that energy. Like I want that energy to be flowing in the salon all the time. Like for real. Even with a bad day. Like you just gotta be girly. Just be cool, you know?
Don't take that with you into work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I think that's something that most people like just say in general, like just because something bad happens to you in like one part of the day, or
exactly.
don't let that travel with you all day.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like you said, it'll change it changes your whole attitude,
Yes.
your whole energy, how you attract people. Like sometimes you gotta let it go.
Exactly.
Enjoy the moment that you're in now, and then worry about that later.
Right. Proper etiquette, I feel like is a good thing too as well. I'm really connected with some people that are trying to teach people proper etiquette, because I feel like that's something that we lack for sure. Like a lot of mothers really didn't teach their children how to do that, like their daughters how to do that. Like if you have a daughter, that's a gift, I feel like, because you can really train this daughter how to be a woman, like a beautiful woman, a woman that have, you know, high self-esteem and just things like that. But I do feel like a lot of parents did not teach their children that. So I kind of want to create something where I can teach some girls how to, you know, get into their feminine energy. And that's why I have Soft Life. Soft Life is such a big umbrella that you can kind of have different branches from that. And I have a lot of stuff going on, y'all. So
no, of course.
I can't wait to tell y'all, but right now it's top secret.
But
it is.
Give me crack the code.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got a lot of stuff that I want to do for, you know, the women.
No, I'm loving it. It's definitely sounding like with your employees, whatever system or type of training that you decide to put them through will definitely involve, of course, etiquette to some degree. It sounds like you're open to, you know, maybe doing mentor programs as well, you know. Because, you know, some people say, you know, it's easier to catch people at a younger age than trying to catch people when they're like, especially 25 and up. Because most people, once they hit 25 and up, it's kind of
hard.
You gotta bang it on the head. It's either you gonna do it or you not.
Yeah,
like you making a decision yourself, really.
Exactly.
But younger people, a lot 21 and under, way more impressionable, way more willing to listen and learn.
But see, that's what I'm saying, because they don't have a lot of it for adults too. And I feel like I don't want to just not cater to them as well. Like that's like with me right now. Like I'm of age, you know, I didn't learn those things at a younger age, but right now, I'm ready to change that. So I want to cater to the ones that's older too as well, because they didn't learn that when they was younger. What if they was looking for that and seeking it all their life, and now they're ready to change? Need somebody to help them change. They just got to be willing to learn, you know. So.
No, I believe that. I love that. Like I find me and my aunt having a lot of the same conversations about like how you're saying, like being softer, thriving in your femininity. And like my aunt is like in her late 30s now, and I'm only 25, and it's like both of us having the same type of like realizations, but we're completely different ages.
Exactly.
So like as you said, like my aunt didn't see that growing up, so she had to teach that to herself. Versus I can say I've had more exposure to seeing women like that in my life, so that has made me want to act a certain type of way, or want to try to move. Like I ain't perfect now, you know. I'm still fighting and still trying to teach myself not to fight so much. But the fact that I've seen it, you know, it helps
It helps. Yeah, because it's in your background already. It's like it's
I know
already
it's possible.
in there. It's possible, exactly. But it's like we tend to get off track with a lot of stuff. I do feel like being soft and feminine kind of come hand in hand with spirituality too. Like what, just being a in tune person with yourself, your mind, your body, your soul. That's definitely a spiritual thing.
Because I definitely think that helps go to your make you more equal on it. Like that helps you balance out that energy when you really know yourself as a person.
When you know yourself,
I feel like you can do anything. Like once you have fully accepted yourself, your good side, your bad side, the side you don't tell nobody about. Like once you done accepted who people think you are, like once you accepted like all those things, like that's when they really started, like when they really like sat, learned who they were, accepted who they were, and then was like, I'm just about to do me.
Exactly.
Like
that's it, because you need that alignment with yourself. You do, in order to know what you want, because everybody don't have to be, feminine. They can be whatever they want to be, but you have to set that time aside to know who you want in order to create that type of life for yourself, for sure. And sometimes with us being of, age in their 30s or 40s or 50s, whatever, we might not have learned that y'all are more exposed because y'all are younger and y'all have like more of the media that's in around. I definitely feel like too, a lot of men are actually attracted to a lot of feminine women. Women think that men actually like them to be seductive in public. They don't. They want you to do that behind the closed doors. They always wanted that. They wanted to show you off all the time anyway. But you can't be sexy all the time around other men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could be sexy, but just like not ratchet, I guess. They don't really.
There's a way to dress it up. That's what I like. That's what I like to tell people. I like to tell people that you can be sexy. You can be sexy 24/7 if you want to be. There's a certain way to dress things up, and according to where you're going as well matters. Like you clearly not going to throw on, your slitted up club dress and then go to a business lunch. Maybe not. And that's crazy. You probably shouldn't do that. Depending on what business you got now. If you in a business where y'all do that, then do that. But I'm pretty positive 9 times out of 10.
Exactly. So yeah. And I want to say every man. I would just say quality men. They really like us.
Look at her.
They really like it. They really like you to be in your feminine energy, because they be looking at your hands. They be looking at if your nails ain't done, your toes ain't done. They be like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? Like,
what's going
they be
on?
wanting to. And then when you present yourself as a soft woman, but still understanding and still strong, like, because they can see that, they can see through that. They know you soft, but they know you can handle yourself or carry yourself and take care of yourself. They really respect you, girl. They be flocking to people that's like that, for real. I know.
I just think that some women think that like guys don't pay attention to stuff like nails and toes, but I've met a lot of dudes that they be paying attention to y'all feet. Mine too. Look, they be paying attention to your feet. I done actually met a lot of guys that be like, yeah, I look at her toes.
Right. I look. She think I don't know. I look.
Not you look at toes.
Yeah, they look at everything.
What your toes look like?
Girl, they look at everything.
So, do you think we need more women like you willing to be a spokesperson for feminine energy?
I think we need a lot more women to stand up for what they believe in. That's what I think. Also, we need followers too. So we need people that's gonna follow suit, because some people can't do that. Some people ain't that bold to just be, standing up. But I am here for those who not, because I will.
I think because everybody doesn't got that voice.
Yeah, everybody don't have that voice, but some people do, and we do need a lot of people like that. But we don't need everybody like that.
Because then it's gonna be too much.
It's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much of a clash. So I would say it's just an even balance. I would like for a lot more women to stand up for what they believe in, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are some future business goals, and where do you see yourself a year from now?
My future business goals. Actually, I have a new technique coming out for alopecia clients.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. It's actually it's gonna be hair extensions, but it's gonna be a technique that I use where they could have spots that they are, their hair is losing it, and it's healthy for the hair too.
I love that.
I'm really excited about that. And then the next year, I see myself for my business or just my business.
For your business, yourself, like just in general.
I feel like I feel myself for the next year. I want to be, more spiritually strong, more spiritually mature. I will be making a lot more money than I'm making now. I will.
Look, we always clap to that, okay?
Right, and then I will be like also teaching people that new technique too. I know that's what I'm in the process of doing it now. Like, getting everything together so that I could teach a new technique to other stylists. So I'm just looking to just pretty much get from behind the chair as much for sure. Definitely, girl, this year.
But she said, I'm getting outside.
Yes, exactly. Just enjoying more, living more of a peaceful life, but just having a stable business with stable income.
Because what's the fun of making all this money if you don't get to spend it?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the truth.
Like, don't get caught up in working too hard now.
Right.
Now, my girl bosses, my entrepreneurs, like, do your thing, okay, sis?
Yes.
Make that money, honey. But
Right,
enjoy
exactly,
it too.
exactly.
Like, take yourself on a vacation or something.
Exactly.
I ain't saying do it all year now, because like you said, you ain't gonna be making no money.
Yeah.
But at least plan one good like 2-week trip and
Exactly.
dip.
Exactly. 2 weeks is a long time. I'm telling you, you're gonna get tired of 2 weeks. But
I like to feel like I'm living somewhere. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, well, I wish I could ask you some questions. I know it's my interview because I was gonna say you ain't never did backpacking. Backpacking, I heard it was so cool. Like you just take a backpack and just go to different countries for a little while. But I know you probably want to come back. Obviously, you can come back, but it's just that if that's something that you like to do, you like to travel.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I like this one girl that I know. She traveled to 6 different places when she went to Europe, because like when you go places like Europe, everything's like right there.
Right.
Like we don't gotta go 6 hours to go to the next state like how we do. So
yes, exactly.
She just visited all 6 in like 2 weeks. Like I would do something like that.
Right. I think you should. When you go out there like that, you should definitely go to different places. I've done that a couple of times too. So I'm a traveler. I'm not sure if that's all the questions, but
no. Do you have any advice you would like to give our young entrepreneurs, women that would like to get inside your field, or women that just want to become entrepreneurs in general, or girls that are ready to live that soft life?
Well, those are 3 different things. I know I could say a lot about it.
I hit her with too much at once.
Yeah, that was a lot because it's just like I got to cover. I do have to cover all of it. Okay, so the advice for younger adults or just younger people that's coming from a hair school that's trying to get into being a hair extensionist, you pretty much just like what I did. I found a salon that kind of specialized in it so that I could be trained on it. And once I was trained on it and I got good enough to do it, I didn't just jump out there and just leave my girl. We stayed cool. We stayed cool, and we was able. She helped me pretty much get out there. I already knew I could do it. I just kind of needed that push. So finding somebody that's stable with their craft and try to be a mentee under them for the most part. If you wanted to pretty much open up a business, make sure that you really do a lot of research on where you want to be, like what location. Also do a lot of research on what you want to specialize in, because you might not want to be an extensionist. You might want to be a colorist. You might want to be a cutter. Or you might just want to style natural hair or just, do those things. So you just pretty much find your niche, you find a location, and to grow your clientele for the most part, right now we have social media, so you just continue to be consistent with posting. Make sure it's good quality work though. Make sure that you have good lighting. Make sure people can see the details in something. People don't want to just see the same thing over. They want to see detail and stuff. Yes. So when you come up and post a picture, make sure you posting something that's meaningful, that people is gonna really see that you're different from somebody else. Okay, even though you probably be doing the same thing. But they say they're gonna be like, oh, she's so different. Like, oh, the detail.
Make it look good.
Make it look good. Make it look good, and be good actually. Because once they come to you, you need to make sure you have that same
your money
energy
where your mouth is.
Yeah, you gotta have that same energy. So, yeah, for the most part, that's what you'll do with that. And also living a soft life. I would say most people just need to exercise. People need to get away from everybody else's thoughts. Like they need to exercise. Just relaxation, like I guess individuality, like just kind of isolate yourself a little bit, get to know yourself, and then you'll really see like you really is a feminine woman for real, because that's our nature in general. So if we just kind of like
get back to yourself,
get back to yourself, because we too far from ourselves for real. This society is too far. That's why I look at like YouTube and stuff, and I be looking at how them women in like different countries they really still be living in their feminine energy. I feel like right now it's just probably like society in America most of the
Because
time.
most women are, like you said, social media, most people are looking at other people and being like, oh, I want to be that. Or I want to look like that. Or I want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Stop
So,
comparing, I guess. And just be happy with yourself, be content with yourself. But finding that contentment is about finding yourself. That's it. So that's pretty much all I can
oh
say.
my gosh, that was Lachun, guys. Okay. Y'all tune in next Wednesday.
Yes.
This is Women Boss Wednesdays. We out.